The road to what you want extends as far as you can see. If you ain't looking high enough, that ain't nobody's fucking fault. If you ain't expecting more out of people, that ain't nobody's fucking fault. That's your fault. That's you. That's on you. Try to pass off that bullshit on somebody else. Damn right people should keep their fucking promises. Damn right your word is your promise. You don't have to say, I promise. We don't have to pinky swear. Ain't nobody fucking pinky swearing on a bet on a football game. But he pinky swearing on some bullshit that you fucking, I don't know, whatever you dredge up in life. Ain't nobody getting down on pinky swearing. And we ain't doing the sharing blood and cutting hands and all that bullshit. You say some bullshit like you're going to do something, you expect it to be at your word. Half promises are like, why are you trying to give me the half promises like I don't know what a half promise is? Hate that fucking bullshit, man. Give me some half promises. Ain't nobody, God didn't ask for no half promises. You certainly don't expect half promises from people. If you do, you are part of the problem. You are part of the problem why this world's fucked up. Look at yourself. That mirror can be frightening sometimes. Don't hide for that fucking mirror. We all spent the rent money on fucking weed or what have you fucking once or twice. Been down these streets. Ain't nobody fresh. If you have not personally experienced some type of hardship, some kind of letdown, your life has been a glowing example of the modern day leave it to Cleaver, fresh, lily, white, whatever the fuck kind of hellhole you're dreaming of. I don't know. I lost it there. You got Big Mike on the KUSH, KUSH. I'll hit you straight between the eyes with the truth. The truth is, life is hard. It's hard enough. It's always fucking uphill sometimes. Seems like even harder, though, if you got a half-hearted motherfuckers in your life. Giving you half-hearted promises, half-hearted achievements, half-hearted truths. Saw a motherfucker walking around last summer. I was down at Washington Park. Stopped there to admire the people with no jobs in the middle of the day that have time to walk in Washington Park. Blows me away. And they don't look homeless or nothing. I mean, they look like they come from... Anyway, we're not going to get on that subject. But, my point. Old boy is walking down in Washington Park with no shirt on, which... Nice physique, you know. He's sleeved and shit, you know. He's sporting ink from head to toe. But on his back... he had in those calligraphy type letters what I assume is his brand, his family, his lineage. It'd say Gomez. But right in the middle, you can see where the shit was fucked up. Where the dude misspelled it for a second, like he was going to put two M's in it. That dude got a half-hearted promise. That dude didn't. You know, old boy didn't fucking go in and say, you're going to fuck up my shit, right? I know what it's like not to, you know, I mean, you can't demand perfection out of everybody. You know, reasonable is reasonable. But you can't accept mediocrity. Not in yourself. If your home is a mess, clean that shit up. Clean that shit up. And I'll walk the walk. I gotta clean my shit up. You know, I got problems. I ain't bulletproof. I ain't standing tall like that. I ain't trying to fucking puff up my chest like that. But I ain't no punk, though. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been down this street. I've been down streets like this. A friend of mine said, you ain't been on my block. Been on blocks like yours. Please. Please. I'm pulling nobody's card like that, dude. Okay. I'm not going to say what side. What side of town we're talking about. What type of statement that would be. Been around my block. Might have been across the street. Might not have been on your block, no. Sometimes, I mean, for real, that's for real. Sometimes you don't walk on that side of the street. Fucking bully. There's bullies on that side of the street. And mean ass bitches on that side of the street. We got Big Mike, 6:18 in the PM. This is the Friday night edition of the Wake and Bake. We got some better weed from our friends at the Walking Raven Retail. 2001 South Broadway, Denver. These are the lemon skunk joints, man. Tearing my lungs up. Big Mike. What I'm saying is, young folks, whippersnappers on my lawn. I was that dude. I got so pissed at these people. Just lived down from me, man. I had to make a statement on them. Make a statement. Sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to pull out crazy. I keep crazy in reserve. Crazy is a special. Promise. It runs in my blood. Yep. I might smile at you. That's okay. Cut me off, motherfucker. Take my parking space while you leave your car in front of me. Dumbass. I used to work in a body shop, man. Fucking the first thing I ever asked when people came in with their cars that were keyed, the fuck did you do? Who'd you piss off? What'd you do? You know, that shit, especially how deep the key scratches were, that said how mad or how dumbass fucking shit they fucking pulled on somebody. It ain't no secret, people. It ain't no secret. Get a clue. What that vibe you're putting out, that half promise you're giving? It's like motherfucking Gomez had his shit misspelled on his back. Care if you get no laser surgery with some cover up. You can see they try to put a cross there and everything. Try to cover that shit up. That's a half-hearted promise. Half-hearted commitment. That's part of the problem. Don't accept that crap. Don't feed that crap out to nobody. Nobody fucking wanting your fucking half-hearted bullshit. You fucking gonna help you move, dude. Fucking, I tell people I'm gonna help you move. I ain't no fucking way I'm gonna help you move. Yeah, I got a truck. No, you can't use it. Because I like you. I like you way too much for that. Because when my shit gets fucked up, my shit gets all fucked up, you're going to be sorry. I know you're going to be sorry, dude. You're a good dude. I'm sorry you ain't going to fix my fucking truck and pay my deductible. Motherfucker. The reason you got to move, you ain't paid your fucking rent. You're moving back in with your fucking mom. Fuck no, I ain't helping you move. This is the third time this month. Fuck no. Help you move. My truck don't want to. I'm sorry. Because I've been there, man. I've been around your block. Not maybe on your block. All right. I'll concede. I'll step back. I'll hold my tongue. I'm not without feelings, compassion, understanding. I'm not an ogre. I'm not Shrek. I'd like to think I'm a little more charming than that. Big Mike at 6:22. Rolling along on a Friday high day. Friday high days, everybody. Relaxed, chilling out, getting into their weekend groove. I ain't saying the grind ain't hard, but you gotta grind somehow. You gotta make your ends somehow. If you're a wino, Juanita, you gotta get your wine money. You gotta have your hands on there. If you wanna walk with that chin up, if you wanna walk with that strut when you're coming up, you ain't promised to come up from nobody. You ain't promised a hand up. You ain't promised an audience. You ain't promised. It ain't like the movies. There ain't gonna be no standing ovation for your little achievements. It's all in the big scope of things. You gotta understand it's a big scope. You gotta be happy with them crumbs sometimes, because that's all you got is crumbs. Yeah, you're scratching a little bit harder than the next motherfucker. Next year, but you're scratching. You're making demands, but not on half-hearted promises. It's real life when you can't fucking eat. It's real life when you gotta fucking decide on fucking how you gonna make 2 more days without no money. Motherfucker sitting on your fucking money. It's hard. I lost everything for like 4 times in my life. Like, started from nothing. 0, zilch, nada. No. Talk about that shit, you fucking. We fired the Flintstone crew on our production staff. We are now with Dumb and Dumber. Relax. That's how they introduce themselves to me. I met them in the Walmart parking lot. Big Mike is a equal opportunity employer on KUSH, the highest station in the nation. We're going to do another half hour about this. We're winding it down. I want you to think about it. What are you putting out there? Who you half stepping with? And why? Ask yourself that. If it ain't worth fucking putting all your effort into, why put half? Why put a quarter? It's just a waste of resources, ain't it? I mean, it ain't gotta be a rocket scientist for that. Call in the NASA for that. Calling in no experts and a staff of scientists on that. You don't need Dr. Ruth or Dr. Oz. You don't need Oprah. Any of that. Who's your daddy? None of that. It's that simple. Don't be afraid of what's simple, what works, what science tells you, though. Look at that half-stepping you're doing. If you ain't worth all your effort, if it ain't making you happy, if it ain't bringing the results you intended, when we come back after this half hour is up, talk about what you expect. Are your expectations upward mobile or just staying where you're at? It's cool to be what you want. Your groove is where it's at. Give a fuck what you think, really. I don't gotta live like the Joneses or anybody else. My own fucking groove. You got Big Mike on the KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. Friday afternoon broadcast of the Wake and Bake. Thank you for joining us.